One of the things that's fun to explore is I just have to start making the videos. I can't keep waiting for my stages to be correct. So I apologize for the amateurish nature of this production. But today, as a management task, we were working on the Lincoln MKZ, which is been more of a headache than we've wanted, but we're still in a really good financial place on it, so we should be able to make ourselves whole. And we just had a gap, and I had already told folks I wanted to work on the 530i, our Stormtrooper. I wanted to give the Stormtrooper a look at the AC because the AC wasn't responding, and it could be a $600 BMW, ultra refined electronic piece of equipment, or it could just be connections. I mean, that's the kind of thing where with our background, check connections first, check terminals first, check to make sure things are going where they're supposed to go. Because if you're otherwise, you just wind up letting modern mechanics replace half of your vehicle. And what happened was it hadn't been charged properly. That was the only thing. Now, I got a little bit upset with the folks, and I said to Kevin and Kyle very bluntly, I said, guys, you can't just sit back, because they had both said something to the effect of, it's beyond our skill. We can't figure it out. And my answer is, I don't give a fuck, because we're here to learn. The man brain is about learning how to fix the things you don't know how to fix. For you to accept in a man brain project that you're not skilled enough to do it is just not acceptable. And I actually kind of got a little bit hard on him and said, you're going to shut the fuck up and go outside, and we're going to find something. And if it's too hard for us to fix, let's know why. If it's too complex for us to replace, let's find out. Can we replace? Can we fix? Let's do everything we can. If the worst we can do is set the goddamn thing on fire, and that doesn't seem very likely. And it wasn't. I got the guys back out. I felt like a total jackass. I was pushing them pretty hard. And then suddenly they realized, oh, there was a gauge connection that wasn't right. That's why they couldn't get an accurate reading. And then, oh, wait, this wasn't right, which means we couldn't recharge with Freon. So we saw what the steps were. It'd be a better story if I could say they stayed to get their just desserts, but instead they took off for the end of the day. But I was able to use the principles that we had already discussed, and I restored a $1,200 AC unit with about $110 worth of parts. So that was always available. It was always there. All we had to do was ask why. When you disqualify yourself from having the knowledge that you need, you tend not to learn much. I mean, it's not even really a very difficult syllogism. But it's my hope that what we do in Man Brain teaches people that when you're overwhelmed, when there's too much that you don't know how to do, start breaking it down. Just start learning what you're up against. That's it. If you don't know what you're up against, your brain will play you the most evil greatest hits of everything you can't afford, emotionally or otherwise. I'm glad we had this day. I'm really glad the boys came through. And I hope there's a time when y'all know who I'm talking about and you can be excited about it. All right, you guys take care.